What's up, everybody? Mike with Mixon Automotive here in Kingsville, Texas. Welcome back to the Extra Mile with Mike. Today we're going to be doing a comparison versus 2020 Buick Envision Preferred versus the 2021 Buick Envision Preferred. So today I've got them pulled up side by side. You can already tell a little bit of a difference in the body styling. I'm leaning towards the 2021. Let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. Drop it down in the comments. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with a friend if they've been interested in Buicks or you think they might like the new 2021 or even the 2020. We've got plenty. We need to get rid of these. So we'll jump right in without further ado. So starting off with the 2020 Buick Envision Preferred. This is our key fob here. Pretty standard Buick key fob, has been for the past couple years. So we've got our lock button here. We've got a remote start. We can open the back hatch here, and then our unlock button. It is equipped with keyless entry and push to start. If we come around here, we got the Buick emblem here, our lower fog lights, a very streamlined body. I do like what they did with the hood. I didn't see that on the 2021. These have always looked very nice to me. So coming down the side here, we've got our side mirror lighting. And what I love about the Buick here is you've got your keyless entry on both doors. Plus, Buick is very, very nice on the interior. We'll get there in just a second. We've got our rear sensors in the back, making it very safe. So we'll go ahead and double tap this real quick. Nice and easy. Plenty of storage on the Buick Envision. Now, with the Buick Envision, you also get these cool little handles that'll drop these seats right down. I'll go ahead and do one of them for you. Just right down. Super simple. Back mats in here. There we go. I mean, we've got sorted under storage here. We've got our funnel for the gas tank if you need to use just a regular gas can. We've got our jack and everything. And underneath here, sorry guys, I'm working one-handed here. We've got our spare. It's a nice little drop in there. And this just settles right back in. Closes down nice and easy. Got a quick glimpse at our reverse camera here. And now we're coming around to the side here. We've got our gas tank on the right side of the vehicle. We'll push it in. It is capless fuel system. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the inside. All right, so coming to the passenger space here, you see we've got a light beige interior with the black accenting and the black wood grain. And then we've got our floor liners. The back mats were in the back, and that's why. And so now we've got our leather seats with the cloth inserts and our drink holder here. Also doubles as an armrest. Now in the back, we've got our two USBs, our rear AC, and then our 12-volt outlet for charging. And the cool part about the Buick here is this actually got a centered back mic in the ceiling, so your passengers can talk with whoever's on the phone as well. And so moving to the front here, you'll see it has a center console, and the black wood grain is prominent throughout the entire dash. Now take a close look at this dash. When we get to the 2021s, you'll see a major difference in the aesthetics of it. So let's hop around to the driver's side. I'll go over a couple of features real quick, and then we can compare to the 2021. We've got our power adjustable seating here. Mirror controls, door and window lock. It's brought back to the power, so you don't have to mess with those switches. If you want it locked, there you go. If you want to unlock, just easy as that. And so we've got our automatic daytime lights. The center button here is to turn on and off our fog lights. All right, so I left the heated seat on. Feels great. And if we look on the steering wheel, this is how their cruise control is going to look here. Super simple. We'll push right there to turn it on. It'll turn on our driver's side info center here. And then to set and reset, we'll go up and down here. And our talk button and our hang up button for the phone. The wireless system is also on this side, leaving this side completely open for your media controls, and also to navigate your information center. And so coming to the center console here, we've got the classic little dash clock here for those of you who like that aesthetic. It is a functional clock, so if you guys prefer analog, it's got it right there for you. It's super nice. We've got our tone settings here. What I love about Buick is the stereo system is awesome, and that's in part due to the acoustic windows that cancel out road noise. If you've ever driven a Buick, or if you'd like to drive a Buick, let me know and tell me about that road noise. It's almost non-existent. And so if we come down here, we have our climate controls. Right now I don't have it on, so let me go ahead and power that on. All right, so now we have it set to 64 and auto. I've got it synced up. And so what auto is going to do is, you can hear that air kick on. It's going to reach 64 inside the cabin, and then it's going to lay off for us. And so for now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to power down the fan for the sake of the video, and we won't mess with that auto for now. I always drive with auto on just because I really love not having to mess with it, and it's not blasting in my face 24/7. And so with the Buick Envision, you've got your OnStar navigation. You've got your projection, which means you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got audio settings here, which will go here. And so we've got the XM radio down here. Media, which would be your device if you have it hooked up via Bluetooth or via auxiliary cable. It has auto stop start, so we can hit that, and our auto stop start has been turned off. And then we've got our forward parking assist. Moving past the controls here, we've got our shifter. Pay close attention to this one as well. You got your standard shifter here. You pull right here, move it back to drive. Our parking brake is moved right here, so we just pull that up to go ahead and set it. They have a couple little compartments here, and one of my favorite things about Buick is you've actually got your 12 volt down in here, and this part right here is one of my favorites. So get ready to just push it. It's so aesthetically pleasing. I love it. And so we come down in here, we've got our auxiliary port, 2 USBs, and a deep storage container. And you can close one side, just keep it open like that. You can close both sides. And so that'll conclude our segment on the 2020. If there's a part I missed that you'd like more in-depth information on, let me know, and I can always jump back in one. We've got like entire rows of Buicks over there. And so we're going to go ahead and hop over to the 2021. I'll meet y'all over there. All right, so right off the rip, we're going to take a look at the key fob. And so GM is moving over toward this shape of key fob. I really like it because it conforms to your hand here, just right in the palm. So it's easier to carry. Plus, it's got the remote start setting right here. Double tap that, and it's actually going to remote start. So no longer do you have to hit the lock, then the remote start. You just double tap that, and you're good to go. Or start it from your phone. Super simple. Looking here, we have the 2021 Buick Envision Preferred. This one is an ST, and what that means is it's got a little bit of a different appearance to it. You'll notice it's got the black trim instead of the silver trim. And so that's all that's going to do. Comes with the wheels and everything. It's more of an appearance package to make it look sportier. Now the body style for the 2021 has gotten even sportier. Just take a look at that. That's amazing. This has got to be one of my favorite vehicles on the lot right now. Every time one drives by, my head just turns. And this is what they used to look like. A little more van-like. Bam. Now that's a sport utility vehicle. And so if we come around the side here, we've got our black wheels. A nice body indention here that makes it just look so streamlined. Now you've got your keyless entry on both. So you've got your silver buttons. Let you in the car. Coming to the back here, we've got still got our reverse camera and our backup sensors here. This is our ST badging right here, our Buick badging. And let's go ahead and open up the trunk. So we'll double tap right here. Oh no, a little bit more space. We got a cover. No more nosy people looking in our vehicle. I like it. Let's check out underneath. Okay. So it comes up just like that. We've got our storage here. And you can take this entire thing out as well. Plus, you can also flip it, it looks like here, for a harder side. In the back, we've got a 12 volt outlet. It gives us a little bit more utility back here. And of course, we have hooks for netting here. I like it. Comes out nice and easy. I like it. Okay, gas tank still on this side. Capless fuel system. Let's take a look. The door looks wider to me. Oh wow. Look at that. That's definitely more space. I do like what they did with the color. It's a darker interior with the leather and cloth inlay. It looks like the leather's more of an accent on this one. We've got our cool little car seat hooks here. Wow, those are super. I have little ones, so it's a big deal to me because these are way easy to access. I don't have to wedge my hand up in there. That's a good choice by Buick there. And so in the center here, we actually have a cross belt, which is exciting to me instead of just a lap belt. Our armrest and drink holders. We have a USB Type C and a USB Type A, so it accommodates my type of charger and the typical type of charger. And then we've got our rear AC as well. So overall, I think there's more space. I like the way it looks with the color. And let me see here. Okay, they've gone for more of a carbon fiber inlay on this one. Now let's look at the passenger. Okay, that looks good. Now what I'm really excited for is I'm excited to hop on in and take a look at it. Okay, we've got our blind spot monitoring on this one. I didn't see it on the other one. Could be due to a package difference, but still, it just looks so clean. Okay, so let's hop inside, y'all. I'm super excited to show you the dash. You can already see it. Bam! We'll hop straight in, and I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna put my foot down. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Yes! Look at that. I don't know if you guys can tell from the video, but that is angled directly towards me. One of my biggest. I love my Silverado. I use my infotainment system daily, but I have to say, if it was angled more towards me, this is way easier because I got to reach like that. Like I got to lean forward. And so I like the way this is angled towards me. And I can change the station here. I've got power, and I even got my home button right on the screen. You've got your Apple CarPlay integrated in here now. You've got your Android Auto as well, Wi-Fi hotspot. I think overall, the infotainment system 3 that they've implemented in this one just gives a cleaner experience. We've even got an air quality, and so it shows the air quality inside your vehicle. Well, there we go. So I like the infotainment system 3. I touch on it in a lot of my videos. We've got different user profiles to save your settings, like stations. And of course, we've got the app center right here. And if you've seen any of my posts, you can get you can keep in contact with all of your stations, and you can do weather channel. So I usually download the weather channel just because it's handy to have. And if we look here, this is what our climate control is going to look like now. Much cleaner of a presentation. We've still got our auto, and you'll hear it pick up here. Okay, so we've got a tab here now instead of the touchscreen. I like it. Much faster, a little bit more responsive, and of course it's a little more clicky, so we love that. And now, ooh, ionizer is on, so that's going to be cleaning that air. You can smell the difference. It just smells fresh in here. Okay, Mike approves. I like it. I'm going to sell myself on this. All right, so back to it. We've got our paddle shifters here. So that means we've got our manual mode down here. Take a look at the shifter real quick. Super sleek. It's not a knob sticking up in the middle of the dash, center console anymore. So you put your foot down on the brake. I'm going to pull it. It's going to chew me up because I don't have my seatbelt on, so I'm going to put it back in park. We got our manual mode here, which we can activate with our paddle shifters. Okay, so let's take a look at the back of the steering wheel. We've got our paddle shifter up top, but down below it, you get your audio volume. And on this side, you get your channel select. So if you're on your iPhone, it will help you skip through your songs. And if you are on your radio stations, it's going to help you switch through your favorites. All right, so looking at the steering wheel, we've got our heated steering wheel. So I'll go ahead and click that on. You can feel it immediately. Our cruise control settings is much more like the updated vehicles, so we can turn it on like that. And then we can set that and forget it. Every time you turn your car on, it's going to be right there and ready to go. Only way you need to set it is going to be to arrow down there, set it, and you're good to go. On this side, we've got our wireless assistant controls here, as well as our scroll wheel. We'll arrow over like that, and then we'll navigate through the menu just by wheeling this up and down. So I'm going to go back to home. All right. Overall, I'm really liking this 2021. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I mean, this one, the console is enough for me in itself. Yes. Look at that. So much storage space. Okay. All right. Oh, you've got modes here. Sport mode, snow and ice, tour mode. Well, let's pop it in sport mode. Then we can really make use of those paddle shifters. All right. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, 2020 or 2021. For me, it's 2021. I love the way that the dash has been squared towards me, just for the ease of access. It feels more driver centric. Like it's about me. This is my vehicle. I'm driving it. It's facing me. And it gives more of like a cockpit type feel, if you know what I mean, to where I have access to everything I need and it's in reach. I can see it visibly. I don't have to take my eyes off the road, look over, reach over. If I need to just hit my home button to go to my music or something. Now, if you're using your Apple CarPlay, Siri can do that for you. But I do like that it's facing me. It looks very clean. I like the interior. We took a look at the back seat. I like the way it looks. So it's for me, it's a 2021, sorry. Just because of the way the interior has shifted and the body style on the outside just looks more new age. It looks new age, it looks sporty. As a dad with 2 kids, I drive a truck, but I do know that I will need to get a bigger SUV at some point, just for the family vehicle. I think this is the perfect size for both my kiddos. We've got plenty of space. We've got plenty of space in the back, and it's just got a sporty look for dad. That way I'm not, I drove a minivan in high school, guys, a little backstory. Nothing wrong with driving a minivan. It serves its purpose. I had plenty of room for friends, but as a high school kid, it was not the coolest car to drive. But granted, not all high school kids have cars to drive. So, I drove it. I was very happy with it. Did I want a sports car? Yes. I mean, what high school kid didn't? And so that little backstory on me. So I love SUVs, but I like them on a little bit of the sportier side. So the 2020 Buick Envision checks all the boxes for me. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or shoot me a message. I'll put my contact info down below. I'll also, in the About section, that's got all my social media, my phone number, my email, if you need to get in contact with me. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. It really does help. Share it with a friend, or make a video request, or let your friends know that I do video requests. I love doing these videos. Content's a little hard with the vehicles. Only so many walkarounds you can do. But luckily in the vehicle world, everything's always changing, so I'll have plenty of walkarounds to do. But if you'd like to see something else, maybe a test drive, maybe specific feature highlight, maybe you got some questions about remote start. I'll do a quick remote start video. Maybe you got some questions about Android Auto or Apple CarPlay in depth, like going through all the features in Apple CarPlay. I can do that. I'd be happy to do that. Just let me know what you guys need. I'll put it on here. I'm here to go the extra mile for you. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.